So we already know the iPhone 11 Pro has got a fantastic camera, but is it a fantastic video camera? Well, to find out, I challenged Charlie Rose of Carfection to see whether it's possible to make a fully cinematic film using just the phone. I think it went pretty well on the shoot day, don't you think?
I think it did. I think we got everything we needed.
Yeah,
Almost ran out of time, but...
It was a long day. We started early in the New Forest down in the south of England. We had quite a nice day for it.
Yeah.
So I'll start by asking, overall, how did you find using the phone?
It was pretty impressive, actually. I've got to say, like, it's the first time I've had my hands on the new iPhone 11 Pro, and the 3 cameras were obviously amazing. You've got a lot of versatility in there.
It gives you lots of options.
Yeah, lots of options. It was kind of tricky because I'm not used to shooting on something so small. I'm used to, a lot bigger cameras or DSLRs.
Yeah, so
for example.
You use a lot of very expensive kit, so things like your Panasonic's GH5s and Sony cameras. Yeah. What would be, 10, 20K of equipment on location?
Yeah.
So just slimming it down to just a phone in your pocket is downsizing quite a lot. But this wasn't the only hardware you used, was it? There were some extras that...
Yeah. So we just swapped out the cameras, basically. No professional lenses or cameras. We just had the iPhone 11 Pro, and we had some lenses. You have to remind me of the brand name.
Moment. Moment. We've got the case on at the Moment. Moment basically make these lenses that you just snap onto the front of the iPhone, give you different focal lengths, so they also do filters, like circular polarizers, which are quite important in car photography. But then you did use your sliders and tripods.
Tripods, a gimbal we used as well.
So you gave it a fighting chance to get the best
I had to
quality.
Sort of make a little rig to center the lens on the tripod, because it's always a bit difficult if you're shooting and your lens is off-centered to the middle of the tripod.
Okay.
So I don't know, we'll see in the behind-the-scenes footage, I made that little rig with a handle on it.
Just
and
to have everything centered over the middle.
Over the middle of the tripod.
So that's something I wouldn't have even considered would have been a problem. So that's interesting.
That frustrates me a lot if you're off-centered and you're...
Yeah. So hardware-wise, what was the biggest problem for you? Because what you said to me was really interesting, in that you didn't have control of aperture. Yeah,
so I mean that comes more down to the usability of the app and the phone itself. I'm used to having buttons for everything, so white balance, for example, or using the focus wheel to change the focus, but you've just got a touch screen. Yeah, so everything you've got to... So you've just got it in the app, and it does get really quite fiddly doing that. But
I imagine that's difficult when you've got, say, a low angle, and then you've got to get down to look at the phone, so and if it's bright, you can't see properly, then...
Yeah, and we tried using another iPhone to display the controls to sort of mirror the feed of the app, but the lag was too much.
So software-wise, you were using Filmic Pro, which is one of, I think, probably the main cinematic, the professionals app for video production. How did you find working with that?
It's impressive. The fact that in an iPhone now, that app will give you the ability to change all your settings independently. So ISO, aperture, manual focusing, white balance is amazing. I never would have expected to be able to do that kind of stuff on an iPhone, but it is quite fiddly in its controls.
You also had a few problems with it, I believe, which interrupted the workflow. What happened?
What was it? Every time we were filming and we were using the sort of dual